Alright, so what's going on, everybody? JA News. Salute to you for tuning in. It's the Friday show. We're gonna head into the weekend the right way. Now, it looks like a new pay-to-play advantage has been unlocked for sneakerheads, so we're gonna take a look into it. Is it actually worth the extra money, or just another company trying to pinch a few extra dollars out of you? Plus, it looks like the big shock drop the sneakerheads have been waiting on. It's right around the corner. We got insiders doubling down on the date, so we're gonna get into all of that here shortly. But to begin, let's go ahead and start with today's big drop. So let's go ahead and spam the comment section with W's, the big release. People have been waiting on this one for a while. It finally went down. We got the Nigel Sylvester Jordan 4s, which I'm not even gonna lie to y'all boys, man. I'm actually recording this video in advance, so I've actually no clue how this drop actually went down. But what I'm hoping to see is a whole bunch of W's, like I mentioned in the chat. Hopefully this joint was a smooth process and everybody that was looking to grab these was able to secure their pair. Of course, we know there wasn't enough to go around, but hopefully, you know, the real ones that wanted these joints, hopefully the botters and scalpers didn't eat all these up right here. And as far as this shot from the back, you gotta love the iconic take on the classic Nike Air logo. So you got the bike airs brick by brick. Nigel, he definitely did his thing on this one. And as far as this release, I feel like the consensus among most people would be that the white laces are the way to go. So again, smash the like button. Go ahead and spam those W's in the chat if you were able to secure these joints. This was the hottest release of the month. People were going absolutely nuts for these right here. Now we also got a release reminder, as tomorrow we got the cool gray 9s returning for the first time in a while. So as far as this one right here, originally debuted back in 2002. This was during MJ's time during the Wizards. So as far as the 9s, when it comes to like the overall Jordan legacy, I feel like 9s probably don't really get so much love. I kind of feel like they're almost like the unloved middle child, or like the stepchild of the original Jordan series. And I feel like that's due to the fact that these originally debuted during MJ's retirement period when he was playing baseball. Remember, he came back with the 45, rocking the 10. So I don't know if that's the reason 9s don't get much love, but I just feel like for some reason they're kind of underappreciated. So as far as these cool grays, it's a classic return. We haven't seen these joints drop in quite some time. So this is a nice one. Apparently supposed to be limited to what they're saying, but we all know these joints are going to be dropping everywhere. So we'll see how this one goes down. And remember, these are available in full family sizing. Now, as far as this next one right here, I had to showcase this image which I saw pop up, which I have absolutely no clue what these joints are. The description doesn't tell us anything, but as far as the source, Fuel Kicks Ivy is definitely legit for these early looks. So these joints are definitely the real deal. Now, I don't know if these are a sample or what, but when y'all see that little switch right here on the toe box, the first thing that comes to mind is Nigel Sylvester, which we know he's got those Nitro Jordan 1 lows on the way. I'm not saying that this is confirmed to be them or anything like that, but let's just say, hypothetically, just for example, Jordan Brand was to just drop these joints like this as just a general release. Would y'all go crazy for these? Or let's say if these did happen to be the Nigel Sylvester ones, would that change your opinion? Would these make this release a little more appealing? What I have to say about these, again, I have no clue what these joints are looking like right here, but as far as the quality, just off this little early look right here, these joints look to be real nice. So we're gonna go ahead and jump here into today's fit of the day, which if you guys ever wanna be featured here in my favorite segment, all you guys gotta simply do is just tag me in your favorite fit pick over on the gram, and you could be featured here in this segment. Now, I felt like today, due to the fact that we had the big Nigel release, it was definitely fitting to showcase an outfit, you know, rocking the new Nigel brick by brick 4s. And as far as this fit right here, I feel like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I feel like this is the best fit that we've seen on these Nigels so far. So ladies and gentlemen, we got our guy Jake from State Farm rocking them joints. Y'all see what's going on right here. Now, as far as Jake, you guys already know his signature look would be the khakis, red top. So I felt like it was definitely a no-brainer. I felt like the Nigel 4s go crazy. A perfect mashup with his fit right here. So salute to that boy Jake, going crazy in these right here. Gifting popular streamer Kasana his very own pair right here, which I feel like, isn't he a Nike sign streamer or Nike promoter or something like that? So that's cool. Jake, he got his pair, you know, flexing on all of us regular people. So as far as this fit right here, I don't know, man. It's gonna be really tough for y'all to top this one. So of course, as we always like to do with today's fit of the day, y'all gotta jump in the comments, give some feedback, and drop your rating 0 out of 10 on this one, guys. So with all of those quick updates out of the way, let's go ahead and jump here into our main story, which we got an interesting one here. It looks like a new pay-to-play advantage has been unlocked for sneakerheads. So I'm going to explain everything here, what it's all about. So many of you guys should be familiar with EQL, one of the biggest raffle platforms. Anytime you have a hype release, 9 times out of 10 nowadays, most platforms are going to be actually dropping their releases through EQL. We just saw the new Nigel Sylvester's released through EQL. You guys already know what's going on. They do charge like a slight little raffle fee if you guys do win, but as far as the consensus among most sneakerheads, they seem to actually feel like they do have a fair advantage when it comes to EQL, although of course you are going to have some outliers who are just always complaining, always salty and everything like that. But as far as this new pay-to-play advantage, EQL is actually calling it second chance, which they call a backup option for EQL Plus members when their entry is selected, but the first choice is out of stock. So this is very interesting. We're gonna go ahead and jump into EQL's website, which they reference here. You can unlock more with EQL Plus, so 0 run fee. So normally when it comes to EQL, you will, like I mentioned, pay like a slight little fee. So if you jump here into this EQL Plus membership, you're gonna go ahead and eliminate those fees each month. They got some other cool stuff right here, but as far as this is what we're most interested in. So you got the second choice, get a backup option if your entry is selected, but your first choice size or variant is out of stock. So essentially what EQL is offering their Plus members, let's say you're gonna go ahead and sign up for a hot upcoming release. You're able to actually select your size, so you get that 1 entry raffle in there, and then you actually get to select a backup size just in case if your first size actually sells out. So just for example, right here, we have somebody, an EQL Plus member, who is able to actually take advantage of this feature for the new Nigel Sylvester drop. So I don't know how successful bro was, but as y'all see right here, he entered for the size 12, which it says you'll also stay in the draw for an 11.5 if your first selection is unavailable. So EQL offering a little play-to-play advantage, pay-to-play, my fault, y'all. So I don't know if this is really worth it as far as being an EQL Plus member. Apparently to sign up, it's $3.99 plus taxes per month. So if you guys are entering into a whole bunch of raffles, you know, each month, I mean, it might be worth your little money or whatever. You do eliminate the entry fee and you get that second option. So it seems like EQL is kind of testing out this new feature on select raffles, but apparently it was available for the new Nigel. So I would be very curious to know if anybody watching is an EQL Plus member, or just share your experiences with EQL raffles altogether. If this turns out to actually be something cool, if we see a lot of people reporting on success, I feel like it may be something, you know, worth your while, something you may want to invest in if you're somebody that's copping a lot of sneakers. Shout out to my boy Mr. Butters, by the way, y'all. Man, you know, this is something he would go crazy for, because that boy, he be buying up like 5 shoes a week. So I feel like my boy Mr. Butters should definitely enter up into that EQL. Salute to Mr. Butters, by the way, guys. Check out his channel if you haven't done so. Yeah, and then before we bounce, the big shock drop everybody's been waiting on. You guys already know, man. We got them Union Jordan 1s. Now, these joints, bruh, these joints right here are solid, man. I ain't gonna lie, they caught me off guard, y'all. I didn't think the hype was gonna be like what they were. Following up the original 2018 Union releases, I didn't know, man. Here in 2025, y'all would be going so crazy for these, but this is one that the people definitely love. We saw the Union release go down. Some people were saying that we wouldn't see a sneaker zap drop, but apparently some insiders by the name of Eldon Monitors, also Uncle Crizzy, they said that we can't expect to see the drop going down here on the 18th. Now, when you take a look at your sneakers app, you'll notice that there's actually no upcoming release for this release right here. So who knows what will go down? My guess, due to the fact that you guys see them right here, they are saying, once again, these are dropping on sneakers. Uncle Chrissy's saying he's doubling down on it. So my guess, due to the fact these are not officially loaded up, you don't see them in the upcoming or coming now section, is Jordan Brand is planning to hit us with a shock drop. And as far as a shock drop for these, you already know it's going to break the internet. This one, a lot of people had success on these, but then again, people are still fiending for these. Resale prices are going crazy. So Nike, let's hit us with that drop. There's stock on the back end. What are they going to do with the pairs except for other than release them on sneakers? And apparently there's supposed to be a decent amount of pairs loaded up on the back end of the app. So I feel like it only makes sense for them to drop these joints. So we'll see what happens. Apparently the 18th, that day will be coming up here next week. So hopefully we'll get some more answers over the weekend or by Monday. So that's all I got for you guys today. Again, it's the Friday show. I wish you guys will have a wonderful weekend. We're going to be wrapping up everything right here. So stay safe, guys. Stay blessed. Y'all have a great weekend. I'm gonna be cooling it, you know, taking a little vacation or like a little short out of town trip, whatever. But y'all don't really care about that. So I'll catch y'all on Monday. I'm taking the weekend off. JA News. I'll catch y'all later. Salute.